Working in a rural area, there is the challenge of pulling in the nonfiction text as well as making it world related for the students as seen in the Common Core state standards. You know, we are to pull in a lot of cultural aspects and we're to pull in a lot of nonfiction works that the students have not yet been exposed to. And so I think my job that is so essential is to just learn about the students, learn about their hobbies, learn about their interests, and be able to pull that in and make it real world for them. The best example I can come up with is a lot of my students in my residency program, whenever I was teaching them, they were really into drama. I had a lot of students that were into drama, and they were very intense with it as well. And so what I would do is I was able to make it real world for them by, we would read Huckleberry Finn, and then they would pull scenes out of a hat. And then I would give them, 15, 20 minutes. They would go to a corner with their group. I would give them props, and then we would come back together. And instead of just talking about the scene, just doing the traditional lecture, and Common Core is going away from that. They want it more student-related, student-oriented, student-led. And so what they would do then, I would say, okay, who has scene one? And whoever's had scene one would then act that out for me. And I knew that that was so fun for those students because it was making it real world oriented for them. It was putting it into perspective more for them, because instead of me just saying, this is what happened at this part and the next and the next, I was able to give them accountability and say, okay, I want to see that you understood the text and I want you to make it real life for you. And so they would put modern twists on it, traditional works that we would read, they would, put their own little twists on it. And it was really interesting to see. So that's what I hope I'm able to do for my 8th graders is just, use those first couple of weeks of school to really say, what do you like to do? What do you do at home? What are your hobbies? What are your interests? What does your family do? And then be able to pull that in for the students to where I can use it for my benefit and their benefit to implement those Common Core state standards.